Hi everyone, and welcome to a little bonus video on my channel for you. So for today's video, I'm actually not doing a pack opening. I'm going to be speaking about Logan Paul and him spending $2 million on Pokemon cards. So Logan's latest video is one of his latest Pokemon videos to trend worldwide, and currently it has about 1.4 million views in 19 hours. Those numbers are crazy, and what that says to me is that there's something going on. And that something is obviously a second wave of the Pokemon hype. So I jumped on the first one. I've always loved Pokemon. Like I said in my first ever video, I've always loved it. I've just never really got back into it ever since I was a child, and this hype was an excuse to actually get back into it. And now there's going to be a lot more people doing the same thing. So I'm not going to talk you through every detail about Logan's video. If you do want to watch it, then just head over. Everyone knows who Logan Paul is. If you don't, you're living under a rock. So last year, Logan did the first ever first edition booster box break live stream, and that obviously paved the way for other YouTubers such as PokeRev or Randolph Pokemon to actually go and do those box breaks themselves. So Logan actually did start a massive amount of this whole hype. Well, he basically was the start of the first wave of hype. As of now, that stream has over 11 million views, which is nuts. So 11 million people have tuned in to watch Logan Paul open some Pokemon cards, which is crazy. So in Logan's video, he actually said that he was going to buy every single first edition booster box in the world. Now, we don't know if that's true. He obviously ended up buying 6. So that cost him $2 million to buy 6 first edition booster boxes. Crazy. How do you have that much money to spare? Like I said, we don't necessarily know if that's true. However, it could have just been the ones that he was able to get his hands on, and possibly even maybe just in America, because obviously of COVID, you don't know how things are going to be sent and things like that. So I think possibly it was just the booster boxes in America. However, 6 first edition booster boxes are hard to come by, and he is very, very lucky, and obviously has the team behind him to be able to find all of these boxes and source them for a decent price for him. But let's face it, if he does want to open any of these booster boxes, I don't think he will, because now he's got 5, they're obviously going to increase in price again. They've obviously had a massive jump since he last bought his ones. The last time he did his box break, I think he bought one for $250,000, and now they're going for something like $350,000 to $400,000, which is crazy. Absolutely nuts for a first edition box, which I was playing with as a child. I was probably chucking the $350,000 worth of Charizard about on the playground at school. Literally, yeah. I'd probably traded it for a fake shiny, like most of us did. So the big detail here is that Logan obviously spent $2 million on this Pokemon collection for himself. And personally, I don't have a problem with it. There will be some people that say, oh, he's being greedy. I think somewhat he is being greedy, but my thoughts on it in general are that he just has a love for Pokemon, and you can tell by the way he speaks about it and the way he actually articulates his words around Pokemon. He's not just in it for the money. He obviously grew up with it the same as I did, the same as most people my age or his sort of age range did. So he obviously does have that sort of nostalgia with these first edition booster boxes, as I did. And obviously, as most of us did. Now, this video that he's released is 10 minutes long, so if you do want to go and watch it, just head over and watch it. The whole premise of it, basically, is that he is going to be opening one of those booster boxes as a live box break again. So bearing in mind, his first live box break created this whole Pokemon world that we're living in at the moment. So this second one is just going to increase the hype and the prices massively. So he said that he's going to be opening this booster box on the 25th anniversary of Pokemon. Now, I originally thought that he was going to be doing it for charity. However, I think he is actually doing it for profit, which is fair enough. Like, he has to make money somehow. Obviously, he's Logan Paul. He makes money from his YouTube videos, he makes money from his merch, his personal appearances, and whatever else or other income streams that he has. However, he's got to make money somehow, and this is how, obviously, his mind works, that he just wants to make some money off of this one booster box to get some of his $2 million back that he spent on the Pokemon. So I'm not sure if he is actually going to be donating any of the money to charity. He might actually do the stream donations and give those to charity. I'm pretty sure that's what he did last time, because obviously he did raise a fair amount of money for charity in his last stream. So fair play to him if he does. And we all know that Logan has had a little bit of a break from Pokemon. He did get scammed. I'm pretty sure that he thought he bought a Charizard and he peeled it back and it was some sort of fake card. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure if that was real anyway, but I'm sure we've all seen the video in the Pokemon community that he did take a break from Pokemon. I'm not sure if he was still buying it behind the scenes, just not putting it out there. However, he's back on the main stage, pushing Pokemon out to everyone again. And this is why I believe the second wave of hype is going to be in full force. So as I've said already, he did buy 6, and I do not blame him at all for keeping 5, because who's to say if I had a spare $2 million, or if you had a spare $2 million, that you wouldn't buy as many Pokemon items as you could? Like, I know I would. I'm currently buying as much as I possibly can, with obviously I've got a mortgage and everything to pay for and still working, not doing YouTube full time. However, I believe that Logan is sort of doing the same thing as all of us are. With the spare money that he's got, he is actually buying something that he loves. So I'm all for it, really. But in general, this is obviously going to be another good thing for Pokemon. So hopefully this is a kick up the arse for actual Pokemon themselves to hopefully print some more cards, because obviously the supply and demand at the moment is not there. That's why the prices are increasing so much. However, they still want to keep it as a collectible trading card game. So on the other hand, I do understand why they're not printing more. But the more and more people that get into it, the price will rise and less people will be able to buy the packs. So at the moment, obviously Vivid Voltage, which only came out in November, is now going for like $5-6 a pack if you can get it at a decent price, which is crazy because it was released for like $3 or $4. So in this auction, Logan is putting up 36 packs, so that's all of the packs inside the booster box, and the minimum bid is going to be $10,000. So obviously there's only going to be a certain few people, or richer people, that will be able to put a bid in for these products anyway. But I think he's actually being very clever by putting them as bidding rather than actually selling them for a set price like he did last time, because he could potentially make more money on those. Like, obviously the minimum bid is going to be $10,000. That's so he gets his money back on that booster box. So he's probably spent around $350,000 on that booster box. So he's actually making probably $10,000 already, literally just on the minimum bid. So that's if everyone bought one pack for the minimum bid. However, it's going to go way over that because there are lots of super fans at the moment. There are lots of people that will want to find themselves a Charizard that is worth the amount of the booster box. So even if you find just any other holo, like a Blastoise, a Venusaur, any other holo is worth a lot of money because it's obviously the first edition base set booster box. However, people will still want to be finding the main man, that is Charizard, and actually make a lot of money. So you could look at it as an investment. Obviously Logan is looking at it as a way to make money and potentially make some money for charity. I hope he is thinking about making money for charity as well, because obviously he has spent a lot of money on himself, and obviously you can't be in the public eye without people saying, oh, he spent $2 million, he could have donated that to something else, which I personally don't believe is right. However, that's just how the media and the world works. Like, if he wants to donate it to a charity and he's affiliated with that charity or has some positive feelings towards that charity, then fair enough, let him do it. If he doesn't want to, he doesn't have to. Like, he's not obliged to do it. But I do hope he does. So those are my thoughts on Logan Paul spending $2 million on Pokemon cards. I wish I could do it. You wish you could do it. I'm just a bit jealous, to be fair. But I'm very, very happy that he's back on the scene. He's obviously putting stuff out there. This will obviously increase the hype, like I've said many times. But this can only be good in the long run. And also, for those of you that have obviously got cards already, this could potentially drive your prices up as well. So if you've got, say, like me, a Rainbow Rare Pikachu, that could potentially drive the price of my Rainbow Rare Pikachu up again, because there's more people that want it and there's not many of those cards out there. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed. This was just sort of me spouting a lot of stuff about Logan's obviously recent video and what could potentially happen to the Pokemon market and obviously YouTube in the near future. Please make sure that you leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, comment down below, and also turn the notifications on, because then you can see more videos like this one. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.